Imagine having the face and body of a 30-year-old, but the hands of a much older person. Victoria Beckham recently joined the Old Hands Club. Oh, they don't look so bad. Youthful-looking celebs whose hands are giving away their real age. Sarah Jessica Parker is a member, so is glamour girl Angelina Jolie.
The Material Girl's music has stood the test of time, but her hands have not, as it turns out. Instead, she's invested in a glove collection to hide the tell-all tales and hands. And while Paris Hilton is still only in her early 30s, you would know it when you look beyond her wrist. Oh, that's not a nice picky. There are steps you can take to keep your hands looking young. Beauty expert Matty Samaei with beautiful hands, just by the way. How are you, Matty? Run us through these telltale hand signs which give away a person's true age.
Well, the thing with our hands is the skin's a lot thinner and we don't have a lot of fat pads. So unfortunately, we all know through the process of aging, the skins become very rapidly thin. It gets pigmentation, age spot, liver spot, and also not having enough fat. What happens is makes the veins become a lot more bulgy. So, and a lot of these celebrities, if you think about it, they're extremely underweight. And unfortunately, what happens is it can actually make the hands look a lot older.
Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker's so thin.
Extremely,
hands
yes.
Preventative measures, you're going to say sunscreen. I just know that.
That's one of my secrets, yes. Definitely sunscreen is obviously one of the main ones because the thing was to remember with your hand, whatever you do for your face, make sure you do it for your hand as well. Sunscreen, moisturizing, if you do any work around the house, wear gloves, and definitely manicure and pedicure regularly would be very essential for your hands.
Okay, let's run through some solutions then to these problems, starting with that thinning skin. How do you get around that?
Definitely. Now, one of the best things you can do for thinning skin, as we mentioned, is actually breakdown of the fat pads. What we've got these days, we've got great hyaluronic acid where we can actually inject them back into your skin. And what it does, injecting these products back into your hand, it can actually plump up the hands. The same way as we can do it with the lips, we can do it with the cheeks, we can do it in the hand. And I have to actually admit to it, my hands are done. They're not real.
You put filler into your hands.
Very much so.
God, they're so soft.
Can I have a little plate too?
Nearly 40 and underweight, I can't have hands like this.
Beautiful hands, Matty.
Okay.
Thank you, Larry.
That's interesting. Wow, that was before and after. Veins which stand out on the back of older hands are a giveaway too, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's again one of the things that can happen if you're extremely underweight, and you can see it with a lot of celebrities. It's actually believed that this is one of Madonna's favorite procedures. It's called sclerotherapy. It's not commonly done in Australia for the hands, but in the US, what they do is they inject saline into the hand to reduce the appearance of the veins.
Okay. I can't
not
look
very
at that.
pleasant. No,
Yeah,
it's actually not a very pleasant treatment.
Next up, those liver spots.
Yes, and we're talking about that, Larry. What you can do is, well, they're called age spot. Yours are age spots.
Yeah.
But what you can do for them, there's IPL treatment, laser treatments, and obviously if you're in a salon, you can regularly get peels or microdermabrasions done. The thing to remember, ladies, if you whatever you do for your face, do it for your hand. Don't neglect your hands. And if you're ever getting a facial, definitely go to a salon. Ask them maybe to give you fading creams, skin peels, as we said, laser. You know, when you have a facial, get them to put a light peel and a little bit of exfoliation on your hand as well.
So all that's good ideas, but is this going to cost us a lot of money though?
Generally, as I say, prevention is better than cure.
Right.
So if you can really go to step one and look after it, obviously it's less likely to go to the end bit. And also really maintaining a healthy weight.
If we're sort of looking at this, doing this sort of fillers
this is
on your
around
hands,
$600 to $1,200.
Right.
That it would be quite costly, but the good thing about it is it's got a longevity, which can last you up to a year to two.
Oh wow, okay then. So if people are really worried about their hands, maybe that's something could be. And something like the peels and that.
Definitely, they are around $100 to $250
to get rid of the spots.
To get rid of the spots, and with the laser, you'll be looking around $200 to $500.
Okay, thank you, Matty.